All right, how's everybody doing today? We are going to be playing. Hopefully one full modern league with Amulet Titan. We've been playing it for. I've been playing this for 2 or 3 weeks off of stream. What's up, Dan? It's been a while. We've been playing this off stream for 2 or 3 weeks, kind of a game or two here or there. This deck is really hard. So I've tried to get a lot of practice with it off stream. And I'm doing okay with it online. You end up doing a lot more gold fishing with this deck than you do with most other decks. Which is fine. I don't know. I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, they banned Summer Bloom. Yeah, they did. We've been playing Ancient Stirrings offline and on stream, and I think we were playing the Hardened Scales deck for a while. That deck was very good, and we thought about trying the KCI deck, but that deck seems hard, and I don't want to. That's so much clicking. So we're gonna play this Amulet Titan deck that some people in the community seem to claim has no bad matchups. I might not actually disagree. After playing with this deck for a while, I found that all my losses have been preventable. So let's just fire it up. I guess let's discuss the deck a little bit. Some of the more stock builds have run so in the recent-ish history, the deck has played Explore, but they have kind of. Hey, what's up, Crazy Ship? Thank you for coming by. In the past, people have kind of played Explore, and the people are kind of still playing around with the numbers, but it seems like Trinket Mage and Skyshard Ranger have made their place over the Explorers, at least in this version. And then I'm playing a version that a couple of more prolific people in the community have been playing, and it's a version with white in the sideboard instead of red. The red cards in the sideboard are really just the Rurik Thar and a Braid, usually used in the sideboard. So basically, instead of a Braid, we're just playing Path to Exile, which means instead of playing the Gruul Turf Karoo, the red-green one, we're playing the green-white one. Some people go a lot deeper on the white sideboard cards. I've seen Stony Silence and Rest in Peace in the sideboard. I'm still learning the deck, so I'm not going to play around with things too much. I think it's kind of cool that if we're on the White Splash, we get to play this Kabura Crossroads, which is better in a deck like this than the Radiant Fountain, particularly when you have a copy of Amulet in play, because when you have a copy of Amulet in play, if you have 2 copies of Amulet in play, this will actually produce 2 mana. Whereas if you have 2 amulets in play, a Radiant Fountain will do nothing. However, this comes into play tap, so you can't play turn Amulet to figure off of it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Crazy Ship. If you, I'm going to try to interact with chat while I'm streaming, but if I'm being honest, I might have a little bit of, it might be kind of hard to kind of like discuss lines like with you in chat and play at the same time, because this deck is very hard, and I usually don't do as well when I'm streaming and playing as if I just am playing by myself. So give me just a minute here. I'm trying to my Streamlabs doesn't really seem to be working. Hang on. Let me see here. My dashboard. API settings. Alert box. Here we go. Yep. Okay, that one worked. Alright. See, so that doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, well. Alright. We're going to jump right in now here. Constructed. We're definitely gonna time out. We're definitely gonna time out, but that's okay. So we went 3-2 with the deck before. Hey, Inquisitor Jesus. But yeah, the white splash over, so the Abrade over Path, the biggest loss seems to be that Abrade is a better answer to Damping Sphere than, obviously, Path Exile isn't an answer at all. I guess the idea is Engineered Explosives kind of should clean that up. I just took Edgar's list from his most recent 5-0 league, and I made the 2 changes he talked about. I cut the Adventurer's Impulse for the Scrystar Ranger, and I cut the Cavern of Souls from the sideboard for a Relic of Progenitus. He didn't talk about the Relic of Progenitus play. I really have liked the Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard. So one thing with this deck that is important right away is you always want to figure out what your game plan is, how quick your Titan is. That determines if your hand is keepable or not. This hand is not keepable because it's a turn 6 Titan. This hand just has nothing going on. This hand is good. It needs a bounce land and an amulet, but we have a turn 1 amulet. We don't have any great. Yeah, we really, this hand really just needs a Titan and really just a bounce land, and we have a Scry too. So I think we keep this hand. And I will tell you all, we will be making mistakes. We will be misclicking. We're going to keep that on top. That's great. So we might have a turn 4 Titan here, actually. Or turn 3 Titan. Because we can... No, we can't. Never mind. Infect. Okay, so we're probably... Especially an Infect draw where they have a Glycerin Elf, we're probably going to lose. We're almost certainly gonna lose game 1 here. Yeah, this deck, I don't know. We might just be dead here. If we're not dead this turn, we're certainly dead this coming turn. Yeah. So fetch, pass. Our opponent. Wait, what? He just fetch, pass. What? And then. Did he click the wrong land? Did he mean to get a, What on earth? Alright, so we can pact for a Nazusa and play it. And then we still have 2 more land drops. We could play the Sanctuary and, the Bog. Then we have to pay for the pact on our upkeep. I think that's still the right play. Alright, so now, okay, so I think we're going to bounce the bounce land here, right? Get a Zusa. Yeah. So we're going to go get a Zusa, and then we're just going to play... we have to play our bounce land and keep it in play, which is probably why this play is wrong. But we'll see. I think we just lost the game, actually. Yeah, we definitely just lost. Yep. Yeah, we just lost. We literally can't win now. We have to pay for our pact, and we can't. Alright, cool. That was fun. Okay, yep, cool. Looks like Crazy Ship was telling me that in chat before it happened. So that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, guys. Oh no. I'm gonna pull up my sideboard guide here. Hang on. Infect. Alright. We want to board out our Crossroads, our Pact. Looks like we want board wipes and engineered explosives. So we're going to bring in our engineered explosives. We're going to bring in Hornet Queen. Hornet Queen probably just isn't enough. We'll bring in those. Do we want some number of Path Exiles? Path Exiles probably not. This deck's super hard. Yeah. I don't know. Do we want these Path Exiles? I don't think we have like enough. I don't think Path Exile is like the game plan that we're on here, right? Like, because that requires us to have an untapped white source in play, which would require us to leave a bounce land in play or have a gem or tap a gemstone mine. I definitely don't think I want Rurik Thar. You want as much spot removal as possible? I mean, so are we just like, that's so many, but like what are we cutting for these then? Maybe like one Trinket Mage. No, Ballista's great. So Ballista, you can kill, like, you can just force them, every counter you have, like, you can just force them to have another one. I'm just gonna trim kind of some one-ofs here. Oh, we can cut this Bog. So I kind of just trimmed a bunch of one of some of my 4s. That might be wrong, but we'll see. All right, this hand seems great. So I think we're gonna lead on Amulet. Maybe so they have Spell Pierce, and having Amulet in play is probably more important than resolving our Ancient Stirrings. So I definitely am gonna lead. I'm gonna go Forest Amulet of Vigor. The odds of them having Spell Pierce are higher than their odds of having the odds of them having Spell Pierce are higher than their odds of having the Nature's Claim. Oh, cut a Cavern of Souls. That's a good call. Yeah, cut a Cavern of Souls. That's a really good call. Okay. So now we're just gonna Ancient Stirrings. We'll just take the Amulet, I guess. So I'm gonna play the Slayer's Stronghold into the Amulet because actually no, that doesn't really matter. I was gonna say because then we can get double blue off of the Tolaria West, but that actually doesn't matter. This is 4 mana, but it doesn't actually do anything. I'm gonna keep the Tolaria West just in case we draw a blue bounce land. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to play this because then this is Ballista on 2, isn't it? I can just Trinket Mage for... Oh yeah, Trinket Mage for EE is fine, but that EE for 1 kills my amulets. Alright. So... Hang on. We can do it all, can't we? No. Hang on. So we can Boros Garrison, make a bunch of mana, Summoner's Pact for Azusa. No, that doesn't really do anything. Well, yeah, no, that gives us a bunch more mana. It gives us a second land drop. So, okay, so let's just think here. Boros Garrison for 4 mana, Summoner's Pact, use for Azusa, we have Azusa takes 2 of it in a green, so then we have 2 mana, and we have to bounce the Boros Garrison back to our hand, and then we play Tolaria West as our second land drop. That produces 2 blue mana, so then we have 2/4, and then we play Boros Garrison for a third land drop. That gives us 4. That gives us 8 mana. We might even have 9 mana. That lets us Trinket Mage for Walking Ballista, and that lets us Trinket Mage for Walking. Okay, but we don't have 2 green mana. So, okay, so we can't do that. Okay, so what do we think? What are the odds of us being dead this coming turn? We didn't see any blue sources. He has a Trampler. We're probably dead this coming turn, right? So we have to come up with a line here. We can't Ballista right now. If we Ballista right now, we don't have green. So we almost have to EE right now. EE for 1, but that gets rid of our amulets. No, we can't. We in order to get a Ballista, and play it, we need to get an Azusa, and if we get a Azusa with this, we die on our upkeep. Two, 4. Can we get a Titan in play? This is 4 mana. We can bounce this, play this. We can get a Titan in play this turn. Right? This is 4 mana. Make a forest. Yeah. Oh, no, we can't. We can't play another land. Thank you. Yep. All that talk of having the Zeus in play, and we just, like, can't. Yeah. Okay. Well, we might just be dead here. Yep. Good call. Yep. It's pretty easy to get bogged down in the... I mean, like, our only option that turn would have... Mana flex, but okay. Oh, that's good. I mean, so our only alternative was an EE for 1. We need to play T West and find Ballista. Yeah, but that wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, so, yeah, that was our problem, is we needed to play Tolaria West on our second turn. So, yeah. Well, we needed to play Tolaria West on our second turn. If we played Tolaria West on our second turn, we would have untapped and had a blue source and the Scryland, so that would have let us Ballista for 2. I'm going to burn through a lot of tickets trying to play this deck and stream it. gonna burn through a lot of money. That's okay though. Anything for you guys. I moved my desk setup again. I had a New Year's party, so now what you see behind me is kind of my you see behind me is kind of a clusterfuck. I've got my dog kennel just in the middle of my office, and my cupboards are still open. But if you look up a little bit, you can still see the infamous Bulbasaur peeking out in the closet. I have been playing Smash Ultimate. My roommate owns it, so we've played it on his Switch a couple of times. Okay, let's look at this hand. This hand has mana, but it doesn't have a Titan. It doesn't have a way to find a Titan. It doesn't have a way. It doesn't have a way to find a bounce land, and it doesn't have a way. It doesn't have a way to find a Tolaria West to find a. Yeah, I do have it in paper, with the exception of I need one Vesuva, which I'm gonna either borrow from a friend of mine tomorrow, or I'm gonna go to one of my local stores and buy. So I think we mulligan this. Well, this hand's fine. It's a little slow, but like we have action. We have like a turn 2 Ancient Stirrings. We're on the draw. We have a Scry too, and the Scries are pretty helpful. Behind me is an adorable dog. Yeah, that is Lulu. She is. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come on. Come here. Hi. Hi. This is Lulu. I've had her for just about a year now. She's adorable. Lulu, say hi to the internet. Say hi to the internet. All right, get down. Good girl. Alright, we're going to keep this forest on top. So this forest actually lets us play on curve, which is nice. Oh boy. Tron. Okay. This hand might be too slow for Tron. No, well, we'll see. We need a bounce land, but this Ancient Stirrings might find us one. Or an Amulet would be pretty good too. Yeah, I've had Lulu since January. So it's almost exactly a year. Sunhome Fortress or Amulet Vigor. Amulet Vigor not even close. So if our opponent is turn 3 carning us, we're probably dead. Green mana, 2 Tron lands. Karn. Okay, he's got the Karn. So I guess we're about to find out if he has the third Tron land. Okay. Is it even worth like playing the Amulet here? What if we just pass? What if we just play like Colony Garden and pass? No, then he's just gonna, and he has a Karn. It doesn't matter yet. We're not beating a Karn anyways, so we're just not gonna even try. No, there's no point in sandbagging the Amulet. Because like if we sandbag it and he drops a Karn and he kills our land, then he's just gonna, then like he still has a Karn in play at 3 and we have to sandbag the Amulet for like a bunch of turns. Cool. Hey, these games are going quick. These games are going real quick. All right, let's find our Tron, Green X Tron. All right, here we go. We want Spell Pierce and Emrakul the Promised. Well, we don't have Emrakul the Promised. So it looks like we just want Spell Pierces and Negates. We want to cut Engineered Explosives, Ballista, and Bajuka Bog. Is there any value in any of these other cards? Path can kind of kill... Path can kill Wormcoil, but we don't really care about that. I think we want this. Does this do anything? Spells can't... No. Yeah, I could see an argument for Rex Sage, I guess. This hand is great. Is this hand great? We don't have double green. We have like the worst bounce land in our hand, but I mean it still seems fine, right? Oh, you know what? I wanted to put the Ramunap Excavator in this sideboard. That's what I wanted to put in place of this Relic of Vaginas. The Ramunap Excavator has been really fun. Do we lead on Ancient Stirrings or Amulet of Vigor? I think we lead on the Amulet of Vigor because that gives us a turn to Azusa. Yeah, I think this hand is fine. With the Ghost Quarter, it seems fine. If we draw like a Simic Growth Chamber, that would be really good. Or just Primeval Titan. I'm still thinking about that turn 3 against Infect. I wonder if we could have played Azusa and Primeval Titan. So we packed for Azusa. Play Azusa. I have 2 mana floating. Play the bounce land. Bounce the forest. No. Because we couldn't have played the forest 3 times and we wouldn't have needed to play 3 times. Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls doing nothing. None. Doing nothing. Green mana. Do we Ancient Strings here? Or do we play Azusa? I guess Azusa lets us do both. So now we bounce Grove of the Burn Willows, assuming that Boros Gyara's, or assuming that that Ancient Strings will find us on their bounce land. Yeah, we needed 3 green. Yep. See, that's the thing with this deck though, is like I'm like 3 games after that match, or like 2 or 3 games after that match. But like I'm still like thinking about that match. It's actually kind of crazy. Alright, we'll play Ancient Stirrings, Simic Growth Chamber. Okay, we want to keep the Slayer Stronghold in our deck. We're putting a Titan and a Pact on the bottom though. It's like tempting to play the Simic Growth Chamber, but like we kind of need the Simic Growth Chamber in our hand. But that's also like a blue source for us. think he just played the mine. He's just going to map up whatever one we destroy. So I think we destroy the mine. We still need a Titan or a way to get a Titan. We can just bounce the garrison, live bounce line. Yeah, that's true. I still think playing Ghost Quarter there was correct. What is he? He's a Titan. Not a Titan. He's a... Come on. He usually pulls it right to the top. Come on. I should know this. He's a giant. Giant Titan, same thing. Maybe we were supposed to. Put the Slayer Stronghold into our hand off the Ancient Strings and just start cracking with a 3/2 Hasty Vigilance Azusa. Ooh, I like that emote. I like that emote a lot. I've got my own primetime emote here. Hello. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we have at least 2 turns to find a I don't know that they're actually deep in the tank. We theoretically have at least 2 turns here to find a Titan. We have this coming turn, and then we should be able to spell pierce any relevant answer to it. We should be able to spell pierce any relevant threat. Anyways. Titan, called shot. All right, we have 2, 4, 5, 6. So in a situation like this, I think I actually save all of my land drops. Okay, so this is when I try to think if there's a way that I can kill my opponent. I have Vesuva in my deck still. Okay. So we're playing Titan. We can go get Vesuva and Slayer Stronghold, give Titan haste, and then we can... Okay, so I don't think we can kill our opponent. No, we can't. Okay. So if we can't do that, okay, we're making an 8/6 with haste. We're attacking, and then we are gonna go get. We're gonna get a blue bounce land and Tolaria West. We're gonna bounce Tolaria West to our hand with the blue bounce land will untap. We can use one of our land drops to play the Simic Growth Chamber. We're gonna have all 3 land drops, so I'm just trying to think if there's a way that we can kill him or do something beyond. So can't we attack and find a Primeval Titan and find a blue pact? Oh, yeah, we could do that, but then we don't have the mana to pay for a green pact and a blue pact on our upkeep, right? Vesuva to copy this one. Gotta put this one on the stack first. Okay, so now we also only have 12 mana. We can't make 2 Titans and transmute. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Boros Garrison. We probably just want to bounce Vesuva, right? Okay, so now we still have all 3 land drops. I want to be able to have Spell Pierce up too. I guess we'll have Spell Pierce up. Alright, so we're going to untap that. I think we're going to bounce this Simic Growth Chamber. And then play this Simic Growth Chamber. And then bounce the Boros Garrison. And now we get to transmute for Pact of Negation. And now, just FYI, so if we still had Ghost Quarter in our deck, we could have just grabbed a Ghost Quarter and played it too. So this is great. So I bounced the Boros Garrison with. So I think I took pretty close to the most optimal line I could have, right? This kept blue mana up for Spell Pierce, and it also let us pay for a pact on our upkeep, and kept a bounce land in our hand, and we got to keep Vesuva in our hand. Yeah, that's fine. And then this turn, I'm just trying to think of my coming turn here. This turn, I think we're going to play Boros Garrison. We are getting... You could have left Boros in play, play till your west, tap it, and bounce it with another Simic. Interesting. Yeah. I guess we had a Vesuva in our hand, so with Vesuva is our bounce lands anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. We were supposed to counter this Ancient Stirrings because our opponent could find a Ghost Quarter with it, but I think he's already played his land for the turn. Yeah, so we're fine. Yeah, just double strike Titan and win. Do we even want to show him Spell Pierce? I mean, this just doesn't matter, right? We just like let this resolve. He would need to have like 5 copies of Simian Spear Guide in his hand for that to do anything. Alright. Alright. No, this is game 2, so I don't want to flex. Oh shit! I just made it so he. Shit, we can't kill him now, can we? I needed to play that Vesuva and. No, never mind. I can just go get 2 Gemstone Mines. Oh, no, I can't. Fuck! Hey, Dreys. Okay, so we can't double strike now. Green, white, bounce, and Sunhome? Oh, yeah, we have the red mana, don't we? Yep, okay, thank you. Yeah, see, I forgot that we have these now, these Selesnya Sanctuaries. Yep, okay, thank you. This is the first time I've played a match with a second white bounce land in the deck. Yeah. I've been playing with the Gruul Turf, and if I only had Gruul Turf there, then I couldn't have. So, alright. Do we want to just cut this Cavern of Souls for a Rex Age? Is that just better? Like, a random Rex Age might just be better than, like, Cavern of Souls. I guess, like, we're going down to 27 lands, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I like Cavern of Souls taps for, like, a colorless mana on our, like, I don't know. Oh, Kabira? Yeah. Kabira for Rex Age is... you can convince me. Yeah, you can convince me about Kabira being better than Rex Age. Cavern of Souls being on tap makes it tap for Amulet of Vigor, and then it's also kind of a dual land for our humans. If we have like an awkward draw where we need the green mana for Azusa, you need the health land. Right. I don't think this hand's fast enough, right? Dre's, how you been, man? If you're still here. We're pretty deep in the tank with some magic here, so... this hand is very, very slow, right? This is like a turn 4 Titan with no interaction? Not even turn 4, like turn 5 Titan? Alright, we're on the draw. Alright. I'm going to keep this hand because we're on the draw. We have 2 hits to hit an untapped green source. Alright, that... Alright, I need some help from chat on if I keep on from Inquisitor or Crazy Ship. I need some help from one of you guys. I think that we have to keep this on top. Think we... That's tough because this will mean a turn 2 Amulet, turn... This one's hard. Turn 4 Titan. Turn 4 Titan on the draw, though. What if we find a non... What do we... It's a turn 3 Titan if we find a... Another green source, right? I'm gonna keep it. It's the difference between like unplayable and I don't know. God. We're just gobbling up our clock. We're already only at 9 minutes left. I mean, you keep this 6, right? This is like a very like keepable 6 on the draw. So, I think you're right. Topping is conservative, but if our opponent has a turn... If our opponent has a turn 3 Karn, we're not beating it anyways. Right? Because if our opponent has a turn 3 Karn, we're playing turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Azusa. We don't have... Like, turn 2 Azusa doesn't actually do anything. And then our opponent is untapping on turn 3 and playing a card. I think both of the... I think we're losing to a turn 3 card no matter what. And if we draw an untapped green source this turn, we still get to play Amulet and Sakura Tribe Scout. Which I feel like gives us some like window to like kill our opponent on turn 4. It's gonna be real daggers. Well, we'll find out right now, won't we? What we've had. What we had untapped green source, we would not. Alright. Worm coil. Yes. Alright, we can totally beat a worm coil. Alright, guys. Can we kill our opponent this turn? Let's see what we draw. Okay. That probably means we can't kill our opponent this turn. But we can do some stuff with, like, Ghost Quarters and Vesuvas, right? The problem is that Worm Coil kills anything that we... Okay, this is going to be a long turn. So we start with Slesia Sanctuary, Azusa, and then we can go Sanctuary, Pact, Titan, no. Hang on. Do we start with it? So we can actually, Sanctuary, Trinket Mage, Sanctuary, Azusa, is there, okay, so 3 mana gets us Trinket Mage. We can tap this, put this into play, that still produces 2 mana, that lets us play. No, we actually can't play Trinket Mage because we need... We can. Okay, yeah, we can play Trinket Mage here. And Azusa. Okay. We don't even have to do that. Bounce. Oh, wait. Shoot. Now we need to play Azusa, right? Because this is... It's 5 mana. Shoot. Play Azusa. Yeah, we can't play the Trinket Mage. I think we kind of punted with the Trinket Mage. That's fine.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Let me ask you. Let me dive in a little bit here. Thank you. Sorry, I can't paint it to chat. I got 3.5 minutes left. I don't think. I mean, we'll see. I think I was supposed to bounce Teleria West instead of the Ghost Quarter, but I don't. That's incidental. I'm gonna be tapping the Tribe Scout to make the mana I need. Okay, 3. Oh god. See, like having to play through all of these is gonna eat up so much of my clock. I don't have the time to like physically like try to figure out what is like my out here. This is so annoying. We just like no blocks. I just like don't have time to figure out fucking blocks. Okay. No, I don't. There's no point in playing these. In fact, it's probably wrong. I don't know why I played that. Yeah, don't know why I played that. I'm just kind of ham-fisting it here. Attack. He can block with Thrag Tusk, it doesn't matter. I think we get Vesuva and probably a Teleria West. Vesuva can copy Ghost Quarter. We get a bunch of untaps. I think we're probably gonna just lose. We're just gonna lose on a clock, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm like okay with like losing to time here because I think like we found the lines to like win the game here. And in paper, it wouldn't have been an issue. And in Moto, not streaming, it might not have been an issue. I would say I would probably have another like 4 minutes on my clock if I wasn't streaming. I'm also probably shouldn't be this aggressively Vesuving or using my Vesuva Ghost Quarter. It's whatever. I'm pretty sure my opponent attacking with Worm Coil is just wrong because it just lets me get a free attack hidden with Primeval Titan. I think I still have one more land drop. I'm just going to play Selesnya Sanctuary and bounce to... No, I'm going to play Simic Growth Chamber. I'll float a blue, play Simic Growth Chamber, bounce Teleria West, transmit Teleria West for probably another Surprise Summoner's Pact. We'll do that. Our opponent is intentionally tanking to make us burn more time. Like, this is hilarious. Listen, I've got 43 seconds left. You're gonna win. You don't need to, like, scum me. Oh. I have noticed Titan and oh yeah. So we lost this match. So let's just talk through what that turn was going to be though. So we were going to this was going to generate 4 mana. We were going to be able to give this guy plus 4/+0. Actually, we don't even have to do that. We actually just give him +2, and then we use the other 2 mana from this and this to give double strike. So then he's at 18-16 with double strike. And then we still have 3 more land drops with the Active Tribe Scout and two Celestial Sanctuaries. So we actually could have given this one double strike. So we would have had 12 and 12 plus 4 is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We would have had 28 double strike and trample damage, and we probably could have actually done more. We'd had so we could have had 28. I think we could have 32 double strike and trample damage. Our opponent could take 6 of it, or heal 6 of it, block 6 of it. So then he takes 26 damage, puts him at 10, and then I think we probably can't win from there, but at least this turn. But then we get to just play like a massive ballista or go get another. Actually, No, I think we can actually get... I think this Titan can actually get another Titan, can actually get another Titan. I think we can actually attack with 4 Titans that have double strike this turn. I don't know. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep playing. Alright, sorry about that silence there for a little while, guys. We had 3.5 minutes left, and I was gonna try to find a way to win, but yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is like in paper, like that just never would have happened. It's also double Amulet. We're getting 2 lands on Moto. I haven't quite figured out how that works, because you have to stack it in a certain way so that your bounce land and your Slayer Stronghold untap at the same time. And if you don't stack it right, you untap your Slayer Stronghold twice and then your bounce land twice. And I don't know how to get around that yet. There's probably a way to do it, and I just haven't figured it out. This hand is great. Is this hand turn 1 Ancient Stirrings hand or turn 1 Sakura Type Scout hand? I think it's a turn 1 Sakura Type Scout hand, because then that lets us play a turn 2 Azusa. Plus, like, waiting 1 more turn to cast the Ancient Stirrings gives us more chances to know what our opponent's playing, and like if our opponent's playing Burn and we have the gain lifeline in our top 5, then we know we can keep it. You know, then we're incentivized to take it. Playing this Infect again? This could be Bant Spirits. What do we just... there's really no point in playing an Azusa here. I think we just play Trinket Mage. No, maybe we don't play Trinket Mage. Maybe we do just play Azusa. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Stirrings is actually probably the cleanest. Is actually probably correct. Because Trinket Mage could get us a Walking Ballista if our opponent is playing Infect. Boros Garrison technically counts as a bounce land, I guess. So, can you guys tell me why I need a bounce land so bad? So now, at the end of my opponent's turn, am I not just bouncing this Gemstone Mine? So you guys both knew right away that I needed a bounce land, but that was not immediate in my mind, and I'm wondering, like, why that was so apparent to you, but not me. Wow, our opponent did not make a land drop. So we are going to end of turn put this in the... Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're... Immediately punished. Cool. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh. Immediately punished. We can... So, check it out. We can Trinket Mage for a Walking Ballista and play it on 1 and kill Noble Hierarch. Now, our opponent kept a 1-land hand, and he's certainly got a bunch of yeah. He certainly has mutagenic growth in his hand. So I'm actually not going to play this Ballista this turn. I'm not going to play the Ballista this turn. Because now we can play a 2-3-4. Now we can play a 3-3 Ballista if we draw. If I find another land, I can play Ballista for 3. We're dead here, right? Yeah, we're dead here. Do we cut Pact of Negation? Pact of Negation doesn't seem very good, right? I mean, we're bringing in a bunch of spot removal and, like, board wipes and stuff, so... We were just supposed to play the Ballista on 1, but if he had a mutagenic growth, we were dead anyways. Cut a mage, bring back Azusa. Yeah, I don't know. I just think these like artifacts are like clutch to like our entire game plan. So that's why I kind of went pretty aggressive to keeping in all 3 Trinket Mages. This matchup seems really bad, though, when we played against it twice so far. Well, that's modern, right? Yes, I would like to play first. Mulligan. This hand requires everything. Mulligan this? Yeah, we have to mulligan this. We're on the play. We don't even have a land. I guess we keep this, right? We just need a Titan. Oh, worst matchup? Oh, that's good to know. That doesn't find a Titan, but that does find a... I like that. That doesn't find a Titan, that finds a Walking Ballista. Our opponent's on a mulligan to 5 as well, so I actually think I really like our spot here. think I'd like... I mean... That's fine. We're not really doing anything with the Sakura Tribe Scout. Well, yeah, no, we are. Okay, alright, alright. God, I used to play, I used to play a boomerang in my twin deck, and I would like the turn there where I just played a tap Simic Growth Chamber. I would bounce the Gemstone Mine in response to the Simic Growth Chamber trigger. Oh man, that was great. Those were the days. Okay, so we have 4 mana this turn. We could just Trinket Mage for... We could Trinket Mage for, Amulet, but I don't think that really does anything. Let's stir first. Cool. Thank you for being very, very useful. So we have 2 mana. We can make our land drop. Play a forest. Gives us 3 mana. Trinket Mage. Find Ballista. So this lets us play a 3/3 Ballista, and like, I don't know, like we have 6 mana on turn 4. If we draw a Titan, we're good. Our opponent just has like nothing going on. That's like great. It's possible our opponent has like a Dismember. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, because like they definitely play some number of Dismembers. Yeah. Why would you bring in Nature's Claim against me? That's so bad. Get out of here. Nature's Claim. What a shitter. Who's bringing in Nature's Claim against Infect? Like, you're bringing in Dismember, maybe. Yeah, I get it, but... it's whatever. We're in a good position though. Our opponent mulliganed to 5, went to the bottom. Apparently has a handful of nothing but like useless cards. We're dead if he plays an Infect threat. But until that happens, hang on 1 second. I gotta mute my microphone. Alright, sorry about that. My dog's feeder was going off right next to us. What on earth is our opponent doing? Like, board terribly get rewarded? Is that like his strategy or what? So I'm keeping the amulet in my hand, for reasons. This is whenever spell or ability, right? Sorcerer or spell. Okay. He could give this trample and kill us. Oh, this doesn't do anything anyways. I'm tempted to play EE on 1, but I think it's better to save it. He's trying to fade our normal. Yeah, but like, it's so bad. But, like, so I played Infect for a long time. I would never bring a Wild Defiance against Infect. Or against Amulet Titan. Even if I'm bringing in a Braid, this isn't doing anything. Are we just ghost quartering this Dryad Arbor? Probably. Well, he probably has a bunch of vines of the Vastwood and shit. So I'm sitting on this amulet. There's no point in playing it because our opponent might have a artifact hate spell in his hand. Alright, so we're probably dead here. Wow. I mean, you say unless he has hexproofing instant. He almost certainly has hexproofing instant. We just like didn't draw anything. It's like we could EE for 3 and kill the Wild Defiance, but then we're just dead to like any 2 pump spells. We can EE for 1 and hope that he like one of his pump spells is a Rancor and kill the Rancor, and then we're still dead to like we're dead to 2 pump spells no matter what. Yo, Bird Unit, what's up? Thank you for following. Guess I'm gonna EE for 1 and hope that my opponent's like the last card in my opponent's hand that he's using for the kill here is a Rancor. Well, we needed to hit a Titan, anything. Another Trinket Mage for a I guess Trinket Mage would do anything. He's just attacking for like normal damage? No, okay. Ooh, he might just be I didn't consider that he would just maybe assume we had removal and play around it. No, doesn't look like he's playing around the removal. So maybe we were supposed to put that on 3 and blow up the Wild Defiance. Wow, look at that. 2 turns away. Alright, we're going to keep going. Two of our 3 matches have been not so good. Your deck is your greatest opponent. I like that. I like that saying. So, for those of you guys who are new to my stream, it looks like we've got a couple of people who are new. We've got a couple of people who are... got a couple of people who've been here before. For those of you who don't know, my name is Dean. I'm a competitive constructed modern streamer. I pretty much stream only modern when I'm streaming Magic. I've gotten into Magic Arena. I don't know if I'm going to stream it much. I'm a pretty casual streamer. I don't go hard or anything. Oh, we just got to follow. Who was it? Crazy Ship. What's up? So yeah. Anyways, yeah. My name's Dean. I go by Trey. I'm a fan of Bulbasaur. I like Magic. I like Modern, and that's what we do here. So if you like any of that, feel free to follow. I stream. I would say I stream on average about once a week. I don't think we can keep this hand, right? Yeah, this hand's real bad. That's a land. That counts. I think we keep that, right? Inquisitor Jesus, thank you for following. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get the dogs to not bark on the microphone. My microphone's pretty sensitive. I kept Bog. I might be tunnel visioning on like the fringe benefit that it has of like my opponent maybe playing a graveyard based deck. It appears that our opponent might be playing Storm, so that Bog might be a real good keep. But I just kept like any land because like we just need to like make land drops, right? Hey, this is a pretty early Titan, and if we are playing against Storm, this Bajuka Bog will give us plenty enough time to make it to our Titan. Yeah, I definitely we're playing it. I mean, we could be playing against the ooh. That's a Titan, right? We can tap this. 2, 4, 6 mana. 2, 4, 6 mana. We could. We don't have to tap the Gemstone Mine. I'm going to. This could be that thing in the ice bird deck. So I think we don't have a pact or anything, so we can just get Slayer's Stronghold and Boros Garrison. So this is a Titan. We bounce Gemstone Mine. What are we getting with this attack trigger? Are we just getting a Summoner's Pact? Are we just getting? I think. Yeah, so let's bounce this. Attack. Yes, we want to get Teleria West, Cement Growth Chamber. Bounce Teleria West. Yeah. Alright, and now we have like this Bojuka Bog, so if like our opponent it does like go ham here. If they're I assume they're playing Storm. Ooh. Yep, here we go. So he's gonna play a dude, and he's gonna go off. Oh, we're just like we're going off without. So there was a Storm deck going around that had a bunch of like 4 empties in the main. We just let this resolve. And I think we give him Manamorphose and the Past in Flames, and then he casts the Past in Flames probably, and then the first thing that he. All right, so here we go. All right, so I've played a lot of Storm. So here's what we're gonna do. So he doesn't have a dude in play, so mana is his choke point. So we give him Past in Flames Manamorphose. He's already made his land drop for the turn, right? He's made his land drop for the turn. So worst case scenario is that he like has 2 more rituals in his hand, and he goes like ritual. He would actually, I think, he would have to have exactly 3 rituals in his hand. Right now. That would put him up to 5 mana, which would let him Past in Flames. I think he's. Oh, shit! I gave him the wrong ones. That's fine. I meant to click on the two. I always do that where I try to click on the ones that should go to his hand, and those are the ones that go to the graveyard. It actually just doesn't matter. Because, like, this might be, like... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I got news for you, dude. That is not the game plan that you want to be on. He just scoops. Yeah, see, look at that. Rewarded for putting Bojuka Bog on the top. Alright, Storm. This matchup seems... not so good. This doesn't do anything. I guess we have Rurthar. Engineer Explosives is fine-ish. I'm looking here. We have our Graveyard Hate cards. This isn't the one that gives us Hexproof, is it? Nope. Okay. Maybe Negate and Spell Pierce? Probably. Yeah, probably Negate and Spell Pierce. Looks like, alright, we cut Ghost Quarter, 2 Primeval Titans, I guess because we're all about the Rurikthar? Sure. Yeah, good call on the bog. It was luck. Probably trim one of those. Do we care about Colony Garden? I don't think we care about Colony Garden, right? Colony Garden doesn't do anything. This hand isn't that good, is it? Well, actually, hang on. If our opponent plays... Okay, no, we're on the draw, right? So we actually do have a turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Azusa. We Vesuva copy their first land as an untapped mana source. So we have turn 1, turn 2, and then this can get us a Titan. It's a slow Titan. I think that we keep this. Because, like, these also get us, like, Graveyard Hate cards. Vesuva's always tapped. Fuck, you're right. Damn it. Yep, you're right. Well, we're on the draw, so we're just going to draw an untapped source, and it won't matter. Yep. No, you're right. I knew that. I'm just dumb. Thank you. But like I said, we're just gonna we're professional magicians here, and we're just gonna draw an untapped green source and not get punished. Dog. Okay then. So let's think here. We can play this other amulet. We have 4 mana. Play Azusa. Azusa, we have one floating, then we have another 4, 8 mana, so that's 9. So that does let us Tolaria West into a pact and pact into Titan, and Titan wins the game, right? If our opponent has a remand at any point in this sequence, we don't win. But like, we obviously just like go for it. I think he's F6'd. All right. Sometimes with double Amulet though, like it can get kind of tricky. So I think we win. So we play Azusa, float a blue mana. Hang on. Do we play a Trinket Mage in this? Is there an iteration here, or is there a point in getting a third Amulet? Probably not. Our opponent appears to be F6'd. Just make sure to stack Bounce Land before the Slayers. No, I want the... Hang on. Stack the Bounce Land before the Slayers. So the Slayers untap first? No, I want to stack the Bounce Land to untap. It needs to go Slayers and then Bounce Land. So the Bounce Land is untapped first. Slayer Stronghold. Okay, so now, okay. So we want these ones on the stack first. So that the Boros Garrison untaps first. No! I clicked on... Alright. We lost. We had a turn 2 in and clicked on the just bounce gemstone. Oh yeah, okay. Good call. Okay. Thank you. Yep. And now, yeah, thank you. I go to combat, attack. Vesuva's in our hand. So, can we still win? Vesuva's in our hand. I don't think we can... We need 4 mana. No, any land we get produces... Yeah, we can't win this turn. Because Sunholm... Yeah, Vesuva's in our hand. And we have a pact to pay. Get 2 green lands to pay for the pact. Yeah. Could just get 2 forests. I like how no one caught we had Vesuva in hand. Yeah. But this is kind of cool too. We actually get to play Trinket Mage and get a Tormod's Crypt. And now we're just dead to our opponent. Could it have been played differently? Having Vesuva in play makes it a little harder. Having Vesuva in our hand makes it a lot harder. That's for sure. I think there's probably nothing we could have done there. Oh, cool. Our opponent scooped. Yay, we win one. All right. So this deck's really hard, and this is going to be my last match with this deck. So if you guys do want to see more streams, like I said, make sure you're following. I'm hanging out with this deck in the, and I think most of you guys who are viewing are here from either my Twitter or my, transmute for the Titan. We couldn't lethal there. If we had Vesuva in hand, we could have. But anyways, I think most of you guys are either here from my Twitter or the Amulet Titan Facebook or Discord. So if you're here from the Amulet Titan Discord, I'll be posting there on occasion. Mostly just asking stupid questions like, hey, is this good or bad? Or hey, should I play this card? Or I did this and I lost. Why? Because as you're seeing, I'm pretty bad with this deck. On turn 2, there's no way to swing for 20. Is what I meant. There was if the Vesuva was in our deck, we just Vesuva copying the Boros Garrison. That's 4 mana, and the Sunhome gives double strike. This hand's pretty good. We just played turn 1 Amulet? Hang on, do we play turn 1 Amulet here? Or do we play turn 1 Sakura Type Scout? We're keeping this. Let's think here, though. Alright. Steam Vents tap means he's probably playing a Lightning Bolt deck. So I'd rather not expose my Sakura Tribe Skull to a Lightning Bolt. Let's just think here, though. We play Sakura Tribe Skull on turn 1. If we untap with it, we have 4 mana, which doesn't really change anything. I think I'm just going to play the Amulet. Especially, a Steam Vents deck could be like, have mana leaks and remans and negates, so I'd rather sneak my Amulet in under the counter magic if he's playing it. Okay, now I think my opponent is playing a Blood Moon deck, in which case I am not excited. This is almost certainly a Blood Moon deck. I don't think the Blue-Red Phoenix deck plays Sulphur Falls. And they would have played a Cantrip on turn 1. So I do believe we are playing against a Blood Moon deck. We needed a basic forest off of that. We're just scooping to Blood Moon here. I mean, it's possible he's not playing Blood Moon. Some of these decks have been eschewing Blood Moon for Field of Runes. Bird Unit, Inquisitor Jesus, I wouldn't absolutely say that he shouldn't have a Blood Moon. How did he opt? He bottomed off the opt. Okay. All right. So we don't have enough mana to Azusa and Titan. Thanks, Crazy Ship. Thanks for coming by. We could just Summoner's Pact for Azusa. Summoner's Pact for Azusa. Play like... Can we get 9 mana on the following turn? We have 2... No. This is just... So maybe we don't play... Maybe we don't pact here. Because we're going to play land. It'll bounce. We'll have 3 mana this turn. Next turn we'll only have 5 mana. So I guess we do have to pact. But then no, I don't think we pact. I am not gonna pact. I'm just gonna land go. Okay, so he definitely has Cryptic Command in his hand. I mean, we could transmute for EE, but like, I don't think I like transmuting for EE. Like, I guess transmuting for EE... I don't know. I don't think that's a very good line. Like... I don't know that this Awoken Horror is actually going to kill us with, like, damage. Maybe it will. And, like, maybe I'm going to be eating my words. See, it just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. Does Path gain some value in this matchup because we can get our basics with it? I mean, like, you have to expect the Blood Moon. Alright. Paths. I'm not bringing in Path. I don't think Path's very good. This hand's fine. Pathfinds are basic, but like it doesn't, and like it kills Athenius, but it also I just don't think it's very good. We want that on top. I think I'd rather have EEs over Path. EEs let us be maybe Angel. Sigarda? She is hexproof, isn't she? Yeah. We should have played that for sure. For sure. Okay, we're gonna draw an Azusa right here. We're gonna draw an Azusa right here. Probably should have boarded a Walking Ballista for the Angel or a Path. So we've played against Infect, Storm, Blue-Red Blood Moon, and Tron. What just an amalgamation of... Oh, I probably shouldn't have played that. We need a bounce land still, don't we? Okay, oh well. Um, yeah, we've just played against them. Just a grip load of bad matchups. So that's fun. Maybe I'm not supposed to play the bounce land there. I don't know. What's up, Cyber Ninja? Is that Jay Kwong? Is that the Jayest of Kwongs up in here? What is up, my dude? I was just thinking about you the other day. How you been? It's been God, it's been a minute. It's been a long time. What are you doing now? I know you're in Florida and you were doing some networking stuff. What, you still working down there? You still doing IT? You're programmer. What are you programming? You front end, back end? Full stack? Yeah, nice. So I'm a business analyst now. So I'm working with devs all day. Me being a business analyst, that should not surprise you at all. Do you ever keep in touch with our good buddy Tom? I haven't talked to him in 2 years. No, since we last had dinner that one night. What dinner? The three of us? Oh my god, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? So I'm running out this Rurik throw every turn, because if he's going to counter something every turn, I'd rather him counter this. I'd rather, like, burn through all of his counter spells on this, useless 6/6 than, like once this resolves, like, it'll be fine. And then, like, we'll be able to just, like, once this resolves, theoretically, primetime will resolve, and, like, primetime resolving is, like, where we want to be. If this is a basic island, yeah, this is just, like, a blood moon. No, okay. Yeah, I gotta see what he's up to. I'm gonna text him right now. How is this different than physical and Magic the Gathering? I mean, it's different in that, like, it's, I guess I'm not really, it's just online, so you have to click everything instead of, you have to click through everything manually instead of, going through it with, like, paper. The average person you play against online is going to be a fair bit better than the average person you're going to play against in paper, but that's not always true. Ooh, another amulet. We're going to run this amulet out. Cost, generally it's cheaper to play online. We should be able to win. If our opponent doesn't have, like, another remand. Does he just have, like, 3 remands? Holy crap. That's just a million remands. Yeah, there is still a cost associated with it though. Like decks can range between like $100 and $400, which is a pretty steep cost for like something digital. But you know, what can you do? I love Magic. My stream is actually sponsored by cardhoarder.com. So they let me borrow cards whenever I want. They let me borrow a set amount of dollars worth of cards at a time. So I'm borrowing most of the expensive cards for this deck. This deck also isn't that expensive. Oh, we're getting Vendilion clicked. Neat. So being that he's clicking us, I don't think he has... I would bet he's going to take this Titan. And... Keyforge. Yeah, I've heard about Keyforge. Alright, we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I think we can still play this. Untap it. I think we can still get there. We get another Titan here. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, we still have a mana floating too. Yep. I mean, if our opponent has another remand or a cryptic command, we just are dead, right? 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, 3. Yeah. All right, cool. We lose. All right. Cool. Well, we went 1-4 in this league because this deck is super hard. But that's okay. We had a lot of fun, and I actually learned a lot about the deck. We had a couple of people from the Amulet Titan Discord chat join us and give me some help and give me some lines. So this was a net positive for me in terms of just learning how to play the deck, but also a net positive in just getting me to stream and getting me back out there. So yeah, thank you so much for coming by, guys. For those of you who haven't already followed, feel free to follow me. My name is Dean. I'm a competitive constructed modern streamer. You can catch me on Twitter. I think I'm going to take this recording and I might put it up on YouTube. I don't like to put recordings of me losing this badly on YouTube, but we'll see. Everybody have a nice night. Have a happy Monday and a happy week. It's not Monday. It's Wednesday. I had to go back to work today. I feel like it's Monday. It's not. Tomorrow's Thursday. So, yay. All right. Bye, guys.